EP, 9-track EP. We love it so much here on Hits 103.9, and it's finally. It's good to be back on your radio, 39 minutes deep into 9, and we're here on Showbiz Review Extra. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is DJ Slim here with the whole team production led by Debbie Sway up in the building. My sweet baby girl Tilly Tills is up in the building. I'm still now unyu su Tilly Tills and find your branding biao.
And maybe start it.
If we could register,
that be maybe start it. Be then you have
to complain. Because they are too out.
But my started baby.
What started baby? Tilly is up in the building this morning. My man Zeal is also up in the building. Oh yes. Then I had the monitor from afar. This is your man. They give them fire. Yes. Yes, that's what the Bible says. Free anyhow. Yes, in this part of town. That's how we like it.
DSTV come on. Another angle about me,
no, what they say they are doing it underground until they enjoy the outcome.
But the conversation is supposed to end. We are supposed to have DSTV being shut down by the.
It was supposed to be last week.
The NCA brought a statement just after the Saturday. They brought a statement that some agreement at the background has been reached and that their first meeting
was on Monday.
Will happen on Monday. So,
Monday.
Last Monday.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sure they've met and I mean they are making headways.
When the regulator is regulating the regulator, you need an insulator in that case.
That's the problem.
Boss. Mr. Adam Chotome is also up in the building, and we're here to run you through the top stories for the week. Debbie Sway is here. Debbie, how are you doing?
I'm good.
How's your week been?
Oh, my week has been.
You got her name wrong. Debbie searching Sway.
Oh, you see, I'm only searching. I can't be doing.
I said the single.
Searching for my. Right now, I have a cold, so
I
can't
you are searching
really
for who?
For my outdoor. Yeah.
Hey.
Yes. I'm not getting some still. It's been months. Like guys,
no
do
comments.
something. Oh, Adam,
you want the guys to step up?
Shouldn't even comment.
Hey.
No,
I was searching, but I'm not more searching. No, let me tell you the story, guys.
What? Somebody has taken.
I said just.
There's this man. Otie me wo me other station am kono no otie me pant or me number from Mr. Kwesi Ernest. It's a ho na chatting but it's story way oh. The plot twist is crazy.
Wow.
And now your friend is saying, "Hey, I hope you are live because I was saying we trust sending no. Go live, let's have a casa story way." I was saying we trust sending no. You go live.
Trust sending.
I mean, trust sending. It's a different business.
And problem we trust sending. I'll call you okay. So this one, once a while we've been chatting, like we chat, my birthday crowd, or the quest we go me account for splurging and more. And so, we chat. Now, me wo entra me farmers omo call baby ntino me omo buy na me call mo chain na me wo ho na me hu say video call one of Twitter boys nebi popular one pa or friend me live but me ni sa the whole year crying kasada it I was to me the man picking a video no me picking audio afa me ti papa na obi how because hello Tilly, how are you? I was Hey, problem no day. I say, hey, then I cost them straight to video no. Sa na papa no. The boy, popular ex-influencer pa wa Ghana.
Hey.
Na tie. Not twisting here. It was Tilly. Me dey boy we want am say daddy. But you know, I knew say. Sa Twitter boy no our brother penyin bi na me wo school no na me near production boy no who ye me fair no madam for but na me say that like we and that
nice
enti when the case ne ba ni way na me say that me pay penyin no wutie and you see yo
o pe penyin no
say that be penyin na ware na me say that be we so me pay me say okay me me one na me say we pay say no but me pay no
Your choice. Who to see?
Hey!
Shoot your shots.
Now because I grow up and I send about the picture.
Hey!
Shade, fine boy. Wow.
Nice boy.
Nice boy. No, say daddy. And then kasa. And then the one. When it the one.
Yes, so na be behind them in a more professional way.
Who be done of
I
the way.
critical.
Because you are corrupt body. And of course, our partner home. And our friend like the back out. But on the larger scale.
You're trending with the hashtag. Well, get on to the hashtag Showbiz.
Mm. 1-0. Some Ghanaians were not happy about it. Me, I was happy about it because a win is a win. But you know, that's what happened over the week, and we just scored one goal that was led by Alexander Jiku. I got the name right?
Yeah, he's good.
Yes, and you know
Malam
this.
goal.
Okay.
It's never a Malam goal. Every goal is a goal. Yeah.
Well, it strengthens Ghana's, chances of qualifying for the 2026 World Cup. Yes. So that is what happened.
That was on Monday.
Yeah.
And Ghana is on top of the group with 19 points.
Yeah, followed by Madagascar with 16.
With 16.
And Mali.
Yeah. I think our next set of games should be in October.
I think first week of October. We have 2 games, and we need 4 points from the 2 games out of the 6. If we get 4 points
for us to qualify for the World Cup.
Yeah.
It says
So one draw, 1 win.
1 draw, 1 win.
We'll play Comoros home, and we'll play Central African Republic away.
For the sports community, I'm still waiting for the hashtag Uto out. It seems to be it seems to be a subtle conversation.
But even the minister has spoken about that.
He's not happy about.
I mean, if he should say he's happy about Otuado's performance, then he doesn't know his job.
Then what is he doing then? What is he still doing?
He just came. The person has a contract. There is World Cup qualifier. People think that they should wait. It's like Otuado has lack for qualifying to World Cup. So they should wait because he took us.
We are doing inshallah vibes.
Why are we relying on lack?
The thing is that, Otuado, since he took over, I mean, from the 2022 World Cup, and now it's like, we have been stagnant as a national team. If you check the records, they are bad. If they put that question before you, that look at your statistics. You've lost this number of game one. He said he doesn't believe in statistics. Just because he's not doing well, he's saying he doesn't believe in statistics. And it's about what you, for the first time, like Otuado has broken all our top records as a country. Kumasi.
A venue that we've never lost for close to 20 years or plus. Yeah.
Accra, for many years, we've not lost at Accra. Otuado Breakham. Otuado no fit take us. The last time, we got to this point.
We failed to qualify for the African Cup of Nations.
Yes, it's really bad. Coach who concedes last minute of games, and still you are not doing anything about it. Now I ask myself, hey, what's up? You have John Pinto, who is also a former defender, as part of your technical team, and we still they concede, getting to the last part of the game, and they ask you this, and you say that you need leaders on the pitch. If you at the stadium when you shout, they can't hear. So who is supposed to get the leaders on the pitch? So they lose concentration. Coach,
but you see, me, my owners, if you're a coach, you're a leader.
Yeah.
And even as big as the field is, you talk to somebody to communicate.
Exactly.
Even what the Premier League, they pass on papers.
Yes.
To change formation.
Yeah.
But you want to shout for the keeper to hear.
It's impossible.
Then how are you a coach? And secondly,
I think
Secondly, I can't pinpoint a specific tactical play ever since Otuado started with the Black Star. I said, your friend, Charlie, go and play whatever you want to do, or go and do whatever. Look at the game against Mali. Kudus Nyabodi Johnny. Once there's a player by you, and you, the coach, you are not able to say, okay.
Kudus, be Suleiman.
The guy. No, that was the last chance.
That was the last chance.
Yeah,
when he was talking about the whole play itself. Obianya is more like. It's more like let me show off. But you are supposed to play as a team. So if the coach can't, that's why it's a teamwork. It's a defender. There's somebody who is supposed, and we are conceding at the last minute. You as a coach, what do? Make substitutions and tell the boys that run. Now you bobo no more nanti ayen said me Charlie the qualifiers kwa me nyanka yenko.
No, Abuche.
Emotional.
No, me nyanka yenko
because game we dey Charlie qualified.
Imagine this style of play. Now Otuado is still the coach. Near in England they ko bobo.
No, what helps is that after it was the same thing in the 2022 World Cup, but when we went, even though we didn't perform to expectation, like it wasn't a bad performance.
So we want to repeat that same thing.
What I'm saying is that normally at the World Cup, you get like a month or so to camp where you were able to
the
put in. The
question
your...
is simple: is this a World Cup winning performance? Yes or no? No. So
Okay.
why waste time?
No,
Hold on, Adam.
World Cup winning coach be worried for top.
No, even so if they are not performing, then the coach is
Why are we wasting taxpayers?
Coach where I say make it go.
Hold on, Adam.
You have these players and you can't coach them.
That's what I'm saying. That Miminya with the coach and even the players, they are not allowed to. We shouldn't think about it. 50,000.
Young qualifier and Toye.
Adam.
Because when they are saying no qualifiers, they are saying we qualify
No, but
them.
we'll spend more if we go.
No. Do you know why? No. When you go, you get money. When you qualify, that's qualify.
Hold on, one after the other.
You cannot win the thing.
Yo, but you qualify. The money you get, FIFA pays everything.
And what is the essence of going when we know that we are not in a good fit to even go?
We are going to get money to repay the monies we've spent on their qualification.
Adam.
Okay.
See, football is not. No. See, okay. So if we are going with Otuado and
then coaches can cash out near important because already I say
this is football. Let me show you football. Opamul coach is here, and you bring somebody, you have them in and trust.
No. The time is very short.
It doesn't matter.
October, just October, you're playing match.
Now I'm fanang kona si say Kojuna say
after October.
Adam, you get it.
Yeah, before Beshano, Emanuel too much is here.
Anyway, but my quick take on this one is, I overheard a conversation about the importance of a gaffer or a coach in football, and lately, I've been on the fence with this issue. That coaches they are just like managers, they are managing the players' egos and all that, but they do far more than that. Actually, the game of football is it's much more tactical than we actually think it is. Very, very tactical. So you can lose from the bench. You can lose a game from the bench.
Yeah.
And I believe most of the times that we have lost as a nation, we've lost from the bench under Coach Otuado.
Yeah.
Because the Barcelona as a team prove the fact that if you have a good coach, you can have the same players. They will lose under one coach and they will win under one coach.
But Man U has not shown that.
Exactly. And also,
but see, the difference between Man U and Black Stars is at least there's a sense of improvement and tactical play.
And they're no mobile. Exactly. But anyway, let's move forward.
Well, I mean, that wasn't the only thing that happened at the Accra Sports Stadium this week. You know, yesterday, Accra, is it Heart of and Hokoi
United.
Amazing match.
Exactly. And you know, there was a star performance by Stonebwoy.
I'm watching the video right now. Why they didn't publicize Stonebwoy will be coming?
I don't know.
No, but he Ghana, if he wins, I wanted to go. Like just after when I decided not to go. Like and the traffic,
It's not even about the rain. See,
I'm interested in this one.
Let's get this clear. No, it was a match between two teams.
Yeah,
and somebody was built to perform. Do you get it?
It's not a person show. I mean, that's not even where I'm going.
Yes. I mean, so let nobody come and say Stonebwoy.
No, if you do that, you are disrespecting Stonebwoy's star power and the reason why.
No, let me land. No. Okay, team is here. Don't get me wrong. Let me land. There's a difference between a Stonebwoy concert at the stadium. Yes.
You finish.
Yes. Even look at how the appearance,
Finish.
the sound. You watch. You were complaining about the sound.
Yes.
This flag came
the sound wasn't good.
like 3 days or 4 days ago.
You see, so they are
Stonebwoy show. You know, it's months of promo and others.
So at that conversation there, I don't want anybody to wade into those conversations.
Oh, sir. Yeah.
What to pay about to?
So the Ghana Premier League opening weekend.
Game,
opening weekend, and it's
the president was even
yes.
was supposed to be there.
Okay, so it was a match between House of Oak and
new entrance
into the
United.
United.
Yeah.
Okay. So my honest take on this is, see, sometimes we overdo things, and I understand because of the rivalry in the music scene. Some people might want to take this conversation and stretch it beyond, its limits. Limits, as I say. We have 4 elements at play, right? We have number 1 would be the teams that are playing. That are supposed to be the headline. They are supposed to drag in.
That is the
main
show.
The main show. They are supposed to bring in the numbers because, and yet it's not a musical concert. You understand? And it's not a political rally because the second person or the second element in play has to be the president, who is also the commanding or the flag bearer of a big political party who won by masses. You understand? So if these 2 elements are not able to bring in the numbers and you are banking it on the star power of a third person who is making a guest appearance, a 10 minutes performance, of which he also did his best. I mean, I saw videos of Davido and other people coming in to support and all that. I mean, how would we be, like all of we here, how would we know that if they are claiming that 800 people made appearance at the stadium or they went to the stadium, how would we know so the 800 people, be Stonebwoy, we bring them for them? How will we know, say, in NDC and John Mahama and the say players, we know if you know. So there are elements that surround Saudi and the conversation on it on social media.
Let's also not forget
even the Premier League itself
doesn't see people go to the stadiums to watch their matches.
I have a different opinion.
So I don't think that
Ghana is ready to hear my opinion.
We will listen. We will listen. Because the last Premier League game that I go watch for Kumasi. Then it was Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Midyema. And I think it was a league decider or something. Charlie, if I tell you the number of people that were at the stadium, Kumasi Asante Kotoko at Baba Yara Sports Stadium on a Sunday, I grew up on this. You understand? I grew up witnessing or seeing me, my puppy with pastor. He won't close church early because Kotoko they go play that Sunday. You understand? So this is the league itself losing it. But why do we want to stretch the conversation and
make it look like the third party is not
there
having
is a
enough
problem
influence,
with the league. Let's find ways of solving it. Because I've seen videos, countless videos on social media, and even sports pundits and sports journalists.
People know they go back.
Charlie, let's fix that issue because you can't. If you are dragging it on the entertainment aspect of it, then that same person has filled that stadium. What about that?
What about that?
Maybe some controversial view on it.
You can talk.
Okay.
Me, yesterday I for go back.
Adam.
They
say they want to hear my opinion.
I want to hear the controversial one.
And as I am about to have my opinion,
please, you have
make nobody jump.
You have 2 minutes.
Make nobody jump.
You have 2 minutes.
All the time to man also.
You have 2 minutes.
Okay. So the Premier League could have been done without any artist performance.
Yeah.
As you said, the football world or the sports world, it has its own fans that go there. And the fact that in recent times they've been lacking in getting those fans means that there is a problem that they haven't worked on. So some of the solutions that I am sure that these groups have thought about is the inclusion of star power. And we've seen how they package it, bringing back the love. We've seen it do the previous times.
Yeah.
We've seen when the shape perform. We've seen some artists perform.
Yeah.
And the goal.
Including Shatta.
Hold on.
And
I said
even
on jumping.
Coco
I said on
Smoke
jump. Let me finish.
Let me turn his
The
microphone
goal
off.
and the goal
Feel
of
free,
these
talk
things
to me.
is to excite people to show up at the place.
Exactly.
Unless we want to act like we don't know what is going on.
True.
That is the goal of it. I'm not sure say Premier League will see karma. They want to splurge it around. the goal is that we are tapping into your star ability, your ability to pull crowd as somebody we know that has filled that stadium before, or probably a stadium similar to that, to at least give us more than half of what we cannot pull on our own, which is why we'll pick taxpayers' money and give to you. Now, the first question I asked was, is it that Oma publicity in here? And you even spoke about it, that even you threw that shot that Stonebwoy events are on your time, which means that the Stonebwoy factor now consider the other element that would have made Stonebwoy pull that crowd, giving him ample time to do the promotion. Stonebwoy they come so that being fans some more shakeowners they can mobilize themselves and move what they are saying, because they are counting on that. So if today Stonebwoy is performing and I see a very empty space or a lot of empty spaces there, I will question his star power. But you see, I am an industry person who knows the other element that have to work. I will not do that. But you cannot question any fan who is hoping that Stonebwoy's presence will add something and he didn't see. You cannot question. You cannot question any fan what you are saying, because they are banking on that. So aside lack no more as the Ghana Premier League, that is why they brought you in as a third party. And I'm sure if Stonebwoy went with the video, that is why he also went with the video. What you say, because on himself at least we have a short time to make this thing happen. And the video has some star power here in Ghana. In fact, very, very huge.
So from what I'm even hearing, the video was also supposed to perform, but when they got there and the crowd wasn't massive.
Exactly. So now people have anybody that raises that question, they have genuine reason to ask that question, because you don't bring Stonebwoy to a space that we've seen him feel before and we see this. What happened?
Exactly.
Is it that
your time is up? Thank you. Your time is up.
I said, wait there. Your time
is up. She's made some points that I would love for us to emphasize on. Say the organizers of this match, the reasons why they chose Stonebwoy, and the planning that went into it. I think we should have that conversation too, because you can't say you're billing Stonebwoy and expect the number of crowd we got.
Yes.
So what are the factors? Is it that
promotion
didn't go well? Is it that Insune Toyeno? Is it that House of Folk and the newly promoted team
and competitive enough?
Yes. Because if it was House and Kotoko, trust you me, even just the mention of those two teams playing would have called for a number of people to come.
Relax, House and Kotoko have played last year or so. President Cup.
I know they're
not this one.
The previous one.
People know good.
So the planning team, we need to question them.
I understand.
You are planning a league. You are planning a league opener. You have man.
Hey, Ghana.
Then like
I'm really entertained watching how people are looking for reasons to do.
No, everything there's a reason. We need to know.
But unless maybe you've not been me, I'm ardent follower of our league. We have a serious issue of fans going to stadiums. I mean, it's a challenge. Especially Hearts of Folk. I mean, when they are playing and you go to park, it's not. I mean, appealing.
Well, it's not just us.
That's why
all the teams.
It's a challenge. Our team need to learn, and that's why I was happy when I saw some of the teams visit hospitals, go to markets. I mean, prior to the start of the league, you need to let the community feel your impact, so that the community can join you and come and watch. Our team owners too don't want to spend on buying better players and giving, because what the fan wants is what they need is the emotional satisfaction.
And the league says, if you win, do you know the amount of money that you are giving?
Even how many hit streets is here? Niembisa, what do you call it? How many people know 4 House of Folk players?
4, 2.
I don't know, 1.
And I say 4 Kotoko.
Ask me 2 Kotoko players currently serve.
You see?
Unless those of us who follow.
Yes. It's a wider conversation. Michael Jackson,
now that Heart of Folk failed to, score.
But it was
the new debutant.
If
you are not careful,
we can't place that.
In Heart of Folks next match, you will see that the attendance may even dwindle, because a lot of them were expecting. But for the past 7 seasons consecutively, they have failed to win their first match of the season. And history repeated itself yesterday.
No, but Adam, let's not take away the effort the Hohoi boys.
Well, they did well.
They played amazing football.
But the thing is that
They played amazing football.
how to folk, having that experience, coaches. One guy who was Paco.
Paco,
The time they got Paco. Paco should have started. Paco. And you bring Paco late in the game.
Let him say I have one story. Time as soon to make call. And so before I leave, let me just leave you with some star events that are happening this weekend. This weekend we have Voices in My Head. It's a stage play by Uncle Abel White, and it's in partnership with Joy FM and Roverman Production. It's happening at the National Theatre, 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. respectively. Last week it happened. It was so amazing. This weekend, that is today and tomorrow, it's going on. You can get your tickets wherever you're supposed to get them, or at the gate. Yeah. So yeah, this is all I have for you guys. I had some more, but time is fast spent, and we have more stories to do, which are more deeper.
But you don't come early. Why? Your segment is supposed to start at 9. You start at 9:40 with us. Why?
They want to blame me,
but being recalcitrant.
Thank you, David Sway, for joining us. And Kasanim. No, Kasanim.
Relax, we can promise to no drop. Relax you.
Why never drop
the
your
only-
Bepania Black Wire?
The only category that I see TGMA next year where friction go fit day, it's not going to be on the artist of the year. In the AOTY, constantly they drive attention. But this next year, God willing, it's going to be the most popular song of the year. That's where the hit is going to be.
It's like most of the songs are the same peak or...
No, there are several songs.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, there are several songs like Shoulder by Medical, Shatta,
that.
that jam. Unless there's Shatawale element in there. I be not qualifying them now.
Oh, why? No, they don't have anything against them.
Medical.
So
Yeah.
project.
That is bat.
That's a what?
Me say bat. Bet.
I'm not sure TJ
Right.
may. They've lifted the ban. And yes,
Said no. So hunting a master. Why do you think I started this conversation? Come to my Canada. What I decided to say now.
don't touch him.
No, but I believe the most popular song of the year is going to drive a lot of conversation next year. God willing. Yeah.
Are you seeing
I've seen Keche, my song to the
Yeah.
Pana.
Yeah. But for the artist of the year, it's going to be a clean sweep. It's going to be a clean sweep, no matter what.
I think songwriter of the year
Fear the
too would be a problem because
it's going to be-
Kofi Kinata's recent song, release here, it is finished.
Oh, let's see.
Early days yet?
Yeah.
So the music lovers see the potential of the song, but as to say a bit
Songwriter normally it's about the
Songwriter of the year,
of course, and most popular.
No,
that song I don't
songwriter,
see even it as one of the best of Kofi Kinata. This
No,
It's
it
a
is.
go-to.
If you pay attention
in terms
to the lyrics and the writing
in
skills,
terms of the lyrics,
that song is
what I'm
deep,
trying to say is Kofi Kinata writes more deeper
No,
than
if you ask me, this particular
Don't-
song,
don't
it is
do that to
finished,
this one.
is deeper than any of his songs.
Have
this
you
Kofi
really listened
Kinata
to
we
the
are
song?
talking.
Have you got older?
Nah, Mama.
Have you
no-
lost somebody before?
No, Mama no
Yeah,
listen
of
to the
course.
song.
Yeah,
You don't get me. Kofi Kinata has a lot of deeper lyrics.
None is deeper than this.
Oh,
Trust me.
man.
No, but
Obinya Waye,
the
Abba.
package,
Have
That
you listened to
song,
it? It's finished.
Obinya Waye.
whatever you want to talk
Charlie, that
about
song-
will demand the type of lyrics you put to it. For the purpose of this song, it's an excellently written. Trust
From
me.
your perspective.
Well, let me carry on Apple Top 100. Number 5, we have Saman Kudi by Stonebwoy. And number 6, we have Susuka by Stonebwoy featuring B-Strap, KOTM, and Yao Tog. And I'm hearing Yao Tog is also about to drop.
I think he has a song with
He has a
Stonebwoy
song
too.
with Stonebwoy too.
Yeah. Tog City. Yeah. We'll be on the lookout for that one. Number 7, Black Hole is still back on Top 100 with Suma Obi and Top of the Morning, 7 and 8. And then Outside Lifestyle by Stonebwoy on the Torture EP comes back at number 9. Deeper is at number 10 and was a top featuring Agbeshi and Kini Ice.
Hey, what did you say?
Besh.
What did you say?
Agbashi.
No, the song, the title.
Ozeto.
Continue.
I don't pronounce
What about they here?
Ozeto. Hoseto. It's at number 11. I think, and even the intro is at number 14.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's the
intro.
The intro. It's at number 14 on Apple Top 100. Anyway, we're reviewing Stonebwoy's Torture EP. And Stonebwoy on an interview with Ghana Music shared on X on 9th of September 2025, Stonebwoy noted that the inspiration behind the EP is how people shouldn't allow others to dim their light. He explained that his Torture EP serves as a source of encouragement for his fans and music lovers to take charge of their calling in life. This morning, Stonebwoy's Torture EP is on.
I don't understand it. So
You don't understand the patois.
in patois,
Not in patois.
some people speak patois, some people speak in patois.
So who is speaking
Which one
the
is the
patois?
patois?
You now when you listen to the Jamaicans and you compare to you will see them patois and the patois. Those that actually speak the correct patois in Ghana, you will know.
No, so
That is
who
not
is
part of the album
no,
review. I beg you.
No.
Some-
We will not let this one slide. No be one bisaka. So I want to understand.
So this one,
Who is speaking the patois and who is speaking the
Speaking
patois?
are we talking about the Stonebwoy project?
Yeah, we are
He
to-
spoke patois.
Thank you very
So
much. Carry on.
he thinks he's the only one who can get away with it.
Kalion.
Yeah. So I listened to the full project when it dropped fresh actually. The first project on which was the introduction that was I think done by OG. I think there's been an editing. It has been edited a bit because I think one of the things that started conversation was the fact that OG said he was a 3 times artist of the year, whatever winner. And then I listened to it again and that part was edited, which can be done. So I am thinking, was it an oversight? Was it something that is part of, to start the conversation around the project? Because conversation drives stream for some artists. Some artists, conversations just get stuck online. But it doesn't translate to the streams. But I think now that you've mentioned, he's going Apple here, Apple there, it means that all these things, whether it was put in it deliberately or it was an oversight, it has added something to the streams, which is why you are mentioning his accolades on Apple Music right now. So that one has been corrected, which to me, it was a good thing that they did, correcting it, because Stonebwoy is a man of history. He likes facts. When you listen to him on interviews like the Good Morning, is it America or something like that? Breakfast Club, you could hear how he's always protecting the history of African music, how it is even moving. So for him to intentionally put something like that out where he knows it is not a true representation of the actual fact on the ground is a bit dishonest with his person. So the fact that Oma edited out means that okay, maybe it was a genuine mistake, but also it begs the question: did he not listen to the project before they released it? What you say? But anything can happen. So I'm not going to sit on that for long. But when you come to the project, the songs itself, I think for me, the ones that catch me proper, Outside Lifestyle, Susuka, and to me, if I had a say that Beam Nation will listen, I would say they should put Hoseto as their lead. Because that song, I don't even understand what Hoseto means. What does it mean?
Like believer.
Believer.
But the song is so sweet.
Yeah.
Something about it makes me want to understand the word that they are speaking. And I really, really like when you played it here this morning, crowd, the energy that it gave. I've recorded video, but I'm afraid to post because I have they go stand on, they go drag.
Nobody will drag you. Nobody will drag
Last week you are dragging me the whole week.
Mama Mujafa,
You're not feeling well.
I'm not well. The last thing I need is another continuation. I cannot.
Yeah.
Yes. But are we going to have time to talk about the other conversations that have come around it, or this is my general.
No, we'll talk about that later. But
Okay,
the project so far.
But the project in general is a good project, but it is not something that is too far fetched from the way Stonebwoy writes. These are typical Stonebwoy songs. What you say? But when I listened to the entire project, I didn't see any hit song on it. They were good projects, but there are songs that you have to push to get that somebody vibing on there. Let me give a typical example. Mm-hmm. When you listen to the Up and Running, automatic, you know JJJ is a hit. It gives you that for this is the song we are going with. I didn't get that with any of the songs.
Not even Outside Lifestyle.
I beg, let me finish. I beg. I'm talking about Stonebwoy. Let me finish. So for me,
no heckling.
So for me, I didn't get that with any of it because, as I said, most of the songs were reggae dance, and I don't vibe with it. It be hit me. The ones that gave me a good feeling, kakana mekano hose. And then Hoseto, and then your friend said the Suzuka and probably Outside Lifestyle. But that, and you know, I was telling once, and you know that this song could be like it could be the hit. I didn't get that from any. But you see, that is the power of a good music. It's able to generate itself by proper promotion to become a hit. Typical example of an artist or yes, a kiddie. Then your mobile, oh, a new way there. I feel not just say you can't live without that song. And the way they are pushing Giddy Giddy, I have a feeling it will be that song too. It might not be that song that gives you an instant hit vibe, but it's that song that can grow on you that you can't live without. And I'm hoping they give that same energy to Hoseto because it has that same energy. Same for probably Suzuka and Outside Lifestyle.
Okay.
These three songs, if they take their time and the way they are pushing Giddy Giddy, they give that energy to it. A bit to me are big hits in Ghana. So this is my general outlook on the project. And when you were saying that his song is right now Apple Music now, but then Apple, I would be surprised if it wasn't. Then what is the essence of Adena or especially when Black Sherif or drop it to her time or drop it album and see they are still in that your friend is saying now what drop it album last week now it couldn't make any of this and I can say hey and I can say and I can say Miss spread the entire nation don't know what they can him the nation because all my Stonebwoy says form. He has dropped the project. He has written good music. Your job is to stream and give him the numbers and put him in the position that you say he is.
Yeah.
So for a project to drop less than a week and it's not making any of this Apple thing and Black Sherif on is still there. And they should be happy they've done that for him. And I'm not surprised at all. So I'm hoping they keep the momentum. Because if Black Sherif songs are able to stay there for this long months, then after probably 3 months, I'm still expecting to see some Stonebwoy songs on there. And those are the ones that would differentiate the hits from the good songs that he has dropped now. What you say? So this is my general honest take on it. It's a good project and I'm quite excited about it.
Okay. Mr. Edem Chotome.
Yes, my lord.
I see you for the private listening.
I was at a private listening.
They don't invite me. Hey! Team Stonebwoy.
I think this.
For white for black for
makes asama and let me a black. Hey God.
There be asama me busan o person white.
God.
I person just say esumi ha insiana.
It's be esumo hu.
But you sumba ko. Oh, there was one darkness in there.
Oh sir.
Oh yeah. You forgotten?
Me
oh,
cocoa. Anybody didn't mommy and
then one darkness there inside.
Darkness also I cocoa na.
No, darkness.
Industry what can
we progress?
No, progress. I will retrogress. I will retrogress.
Your 5 years, 5 minutes.
I will retrogress.
Them to go.
So this is an industry where people hire who are darkness.
Your darkness, you like
that one is principalities crack on.
So don't be industry. It is just him.
Darkness be pure. I wasn't there. Which means
there's another darkness
there. Interesting. I think this is a good EP. I mean, Stonebwoy, like he said, I think that he had some 1 or 2 issues with the label he had, and for the past 8 months, he's not been able to drop a song. I mean, at the EP, he said he wanted to do a remix of the JJJ, but because of some license,
it was supposed to be
issues,
on this project.
Yes, they were not able to reach an agreement, and they have to. Meanwhile, he's even done the remix with this man. Oh, this guy. very.
Balagaza.
No, not Blagaza. The guy, Oyetuntum Modu.
Old or young.
Young guy. Like, No. The other one. He's a friend, King Jerry. Yeah. Okay. But because of some contractor, because it was on that up and running, so I mean that agreement is different. So, and to leave the fan base for 8 months to come out, I mean, you needed inject some energy in them. And I think that if you listen to the lyrics, for me, I see the whole EP as touching base with his fan base. Like, it's something he did to energize the base, and he did that through the lyrics in the song. He did it through the features on the song. I mean, and even the titles of the song. It's like he's touching roots. If you listen to the titles, Samang, Kule, or Seto, I mean, these are titles the fan base want to carry on. And one of the beautiful collaborations is between him and Kenny Eyes and Agbesi. You know, Kenny Eyes and Agbesi have been a light from the Volta region. I mean, both of them have won Volta Artist of the Year before. Yeah. And the region believed so much in them. Now, these two people come out and they are seen fighting. Recently on Hit FM. It happened here. Yeah. Recently on Hit FM, they patch up in a way where we made them smoke some peace pipe. Then a bigger brand from the region put these two on a song. It's like he's putting them on. Yeah, he's putting them on and at the same time bringing them together. I mean, preaching peace. And that alone is a spark. I mean, if you look at how Voltarians have held on to the Hoseto, and the fact that Kenny Eyes and Agbesi are on a record, not with anybody, a Stonebwoy. I mean, the excitement in the region is clearly a strategic one, where the region are happy to see their shining lights come together once again. And for me, that act is beautiful. And they all gave their best on the song. Now, if you look at the collaboration with Yao Talk and Beat Strap. I mean, it's something to connect with the youth, younger folk, and also giving some sort of energies and support to some of these amazing young artists who are coming up. And I mean, the Deeper was clearly a carefully thought through to provoke the status quo and narrative. You know, it was just meant to have accomplish a mission.
And what mission would that be?
It clearly accomplished.
What mission would that be?
Talkability. For people to ask, what is he trying to say? Is he trying to refer to this? No, it's not this. I mean, when Sammy Flex was doing his review, he was saying that somebody didn't mention anybody's name. And Shatawale is not the only person whose items or properties have been seized by Yoko. And Sammy Flex said that he himself...
I thought you were going to that part of the conversation.
He himself, Yoko, at a point seized his car because of the #1 issue. So, I mean, that talkability...
So Sammy Flex is also property with Yoko.
Yeah.
You know, so like Sammy was saying, so the song was to achieve a certain talkability. And that talkability has been achieved. I mean, through the lyrics. And I mean, I think that
you are giving somebody ammunition.
But this how the Sammy
it's public. You didn't know. I had no idea.
Oh, okay.
This is good.
Then now you know.
It's very good.
But please don't go and
carry on.
Continue to preach.
Carry on.
You know, so I think that this is also, that song was also giving a certain energy to the fan base to go all out. So now, look at what is the essence or the importance of touching base with your community, your brand community. I mean, what it does is that it builds trust, you know, and you can really see from how people are expressing their excitement on social media. There is that bonding which comes with touching base, and there's that, I mean, that do I say, like ambassadorial devotion? Like they go all out for you. Like they become the ambassadors because they think that there's a certain bond, there's a certain trust, there's a certain connection. So let's go all out for you. And that is what is happening. And I'm not surprised that within few days the EP was dropped. It has received this traction and it's making waves on a lot of these music streaming platforms and even making history. It tells you that touching bass brought that essence of that connection, the trust, and devotion to be ambassadors for the music. And I think it's a good thing. And also, another thing that it does is engagement. It helps with engagement. And the EP is receiving the engagement. Now, I can even say on my platform, on TikTok, I posted one of the videos where he and his wife were singing the Giddy Giddy. And it has almost 1 million views within like 3 days.
Wow.
And the comments are almost 2K. So, when you touch bass, you bring that vivacity amongst your community.
Bravo.
And that goes to, your benefits. And I'm sure they're all happy for what they've done. And above all, I think that the quality of the sound, this is an EP, and it was something he's trying to put in to fill the space, the 8-man space. But if you listen to the songs, the production, the mix and mastering, you really hear a lot of quality, which tells you that he's paid attention to details and he's not giving out to chance. So big ups to the team, everything. The graphics on the EP is something which, as soon as you see, it gives you some energy and some weapon as an army of the Beam Nation to go all out. So big ups to the team, and I'm sure the fans are really happy for the EP they've dropped. They should continue to support it because they want Stonebwoy to get to a certain level, and it's through their push that it will happen. And they are doing well. They should continue to support, the brand Stonebwoy and his projects. And at the end of the day, I'm sure.
Your favorite on the EP?
My favorite, I have two. I think it's Hoseto and Giddy Giddy.
Giddy Giddy.
I love those two songs.
Okay. Mr. Robert Klah. Bossu. Everything cool.
Charlie, we do.
Niceness.
It's a nice.
My fresh show.
Oh, how mercy. Mercy.
If you be bread,
Mercy.
like you
Mercy.
tea bread, the one way the is in the top.
No, this one be tea bread.
Why?
Yeah, you be butter bread.
You be butter bread.
No, you be butter bread. I will be sugar.
You be sugar bread.
Are you washing my cheeks or something?
No, you see how you make structured.
Just a butter.
So by that logic,
You are tea bread.
Nipa ya wicked.
Nipa.
Nipa can't license.
Basu, everything nice.
Charlie, we date up. I'm just warming up.
Nice. That you listen to EP?
Yeah, I listen to EP.
Full.
I listen fully. I know so come in properly, but I've done the initials.
Okay.
Usually, when something happens, I just listen to it initially just to be able to have a fair sense of what's going on.
And your take on it?
Oh yeah, I mean a lot of points have been made, so I'm just going to top up.
Yeah.
You go onto the album, and as a dancer, you have something that you can vibe to.
Yeah.
You go onto the album as somebody who likes deep stuff in terms of high level conversations, musically, like the lyrics matter to you. Send them a prayer will speak to you, that kind of stuff.
Right.
And then you also go onto the track, the album. You also hear something with respect to dialect. So you hear how he's weaving Ewe into English, into all of that, and it's beautiful. So because of that, right? It's when we say we are cultural ambassadors. All of a sudden, people are asking questions about what's the meaning of this word, what's the meaning of that word. So if throughout the year nobody has taught Ewe, Stonebwoy has taught millions of people certain words in the Ewe language, and so that's what he's doing. So I like the fact that he's able to blend, he's able to project, his culture and then push it up there. I also then there are songs that you get a bad boy vibe.
Yeah.
So like life outside, right?
Outside
life. Yeah. If you listen to the lyrics, you go like this one there. The boys for the street, they go take chill. You then can't.
And I'm a baby.
Just one line, but but you go see say you go worry things.
Yeah.
You know, and
the baby, some part.
you know, so what it is that when you listen to the album, the EP, you'd realize that there are different targets being spoken to.
Yeah.
There's a song for X, there's a song for Y, there's a song. So it's like a buffet, right? So different meals available.
Go find X again. No go find X again.
Right now we find X.
Because there's a song for X and Y. And
so they are all
so the mathematical equation has been sorted out.
Nice.
You know? So so I like the fact that it has that that kind of vibe, because again, it's late in the year. If your fans you've had some drought for some period, when you come out, you must make sure that everybody would do two kind of stuff, you know, quickly. And it's actually interesting what OG did on the stuff on the lists, on the EP, and how that has actually is shot into the the trends. That basically opens doors. It's opening doors for more of these things, you know. So, because spoken word with instrumentation right now, people can actually begin to look into that space. You know, I don't know what the possibilities would be, but it's an interesting lead. So, it's an area that I'm curious to know what is going to become of that particular thing going forward. And this is running on the back of what OG did, you know, from the performance, you know. So you'd realize that for some 1 year, 2 years now, there's been a particular trend with OG, and he's I like where it's going, and I would like to see, which means that OG, if I know, say, in the next year, he can actually get ready to drop an EP. If he can do a spoken word EP, you know, put some things together, drop bars, put them together, get instrumentation behind them, and eventually, you know, because if people are listening, then you know it's something that you can almost begin to investigate. Charlie, make we try to say what's up. Or should we put more energy there and see what's going to happen? So I think that's another area. And the other thing I was hoping, before I get to that last part, I like the collaborations with the young artists. I like the collaborations because, again, you're trying to support the base. And when you also get up there, sometimes you have to find a way to deal with your pipeline from underneath. So you're breaching the gap. So you're at a particular level and you're dealing with people who are up and coming. And so you are doing that. So it's nice. So in there's support, but then there's also a very strategic intent. Now, again, in the songs that he has, we have, is it trap music? Drill. Yeah. So it's again, moving into other spheres to embrace that particular what do you call it, audience, and then add them to your base. So that's what I'm saying, that the EP is like it's thought through, you know. I'm giving X, I'm experimenting here, I'm dishing out food here, I'm pulling in people from like different corners just to be able to, you know, to meet whatever goals I have. And I think that you have to give them props. The part that I'm hoping, I haven't seen, and I don't know if somebody has seen it yet, is to understand the people who did the production.
But
you understand? So
I can speak to Suzuka. And Suzuka produced by MOG.
Okay.
And that is the different, because I'm a trapper, so I've followed the boys for a long time. So it's a different variation of the drill that we already know. And MOG added more. This is more high life than most of the trap music out there. This is and it's so nice. I was about to just get that song and play it because I wanted you to listen to it carefully and then tell me how you feel about that particular song. Because the production is top notch.
Good. So
Mix Master 2 and one Nigerian.
So those are the names I also want to hear, because obviously the lead person. Yes, you are shining, everybody. But we need to also identify these folks, and then also give them their flowers. So for me, if somebody says he represents Afro dancehall, I like the fact that the Afro dancehall elements can all be found in this particular piece.
Yeah.
You understand? You have a piece of this, a piece of that. There is like you're saying, there's a high life element. Like, everything in there. So I and I like the experimentations that he's I work with. Yeah, Charlie. Dabiam. I'm sure if there are other things, they will certainly come up.
Okay, we'll deal with the stories around it later. But Zeal.
Yes. So for me, I would love to start from Stonebwoy's performance last year at the Teleso Ghana Music Awards, because I feel the album is drawn from there. Looking at his appearance, the torture, he even performed Send Them a Prayer Day.
Yeah.
So the conversation, even the act he put up, if you can relate it to this project, it will make a lot of sense, because the anchor was being introduced by that performance, and then it translates into this particular one. So moving away from there, I feel this particular EP is for two people. It's like a coin with two sides. Torture, as in Stonebwoy holding the torch and paving way or showing people that this is the direction. And in other words, torture as in coming to torture people.
Mentally.
You can't disturb the system.
Those are because if you are looking for somebody, or you are seeing it as somebody who is bearing the torch, you find out that every song in this particular EP speaks to you about how to better yourself, how to grow personally, and even if you are handling an institution, not just musically. Do you get it? But if you are the one being tortured, you will not feel comfortable. Like there's certain movements now they are talking here and there and all that. That is it. So looking at even the very first song, the torture song, you sit down, you deep it. It's showing you the way. Send them a prayer, not giving up, but making sure that you are able to execute the plan or the reason why you are being brought on earth. And then you tell the haters that I've been able to do it, but I'm praying for you to also do it. That is that. And then giddy. We all see people who are chill, calm, and collected, and we think we can override them. And then you be like, deep down, these people we are thinking you can override, whenever they step out to say they are being loud. I think there's an adage in the Tree language that din din pakoye din din shrono. So that is what the giddy is speaking to me on. You mustn't be loud.
So I should fear you and not fear Slim.
Me koto. If I talk finish.
I don't say it.
Robert, I don't say it.
I don't loud nothing.
And there's someone could gives you that when Bawasaba by Stonebwoy, you link it to someone could and you know that this guy is like literally either revisiting the past and making it better, or making you know that, Charlie bro, I've been doing this since yesterday. I'm gonna go feed do.
You mean yesterday?
No, yesterday I seen the past. And I go feed do outside lifestyle. Till you cried here to say, who else? Who else? Yeah, we pay boys, girls, Marco Chile. And y'all
want to better so fucking.
Watch
Slim Salah there. Also there.
The baby any day.
Now them are the baby in your day.
Tilly needs to go and do some voice coaching before she comes. You stick to the.
They say if I chop banana, so say your voice.
SPA students,
your voice will sing. If banana way they make people.
I sing. Me they acting. Who they make na stage?
Tilly,
they make no.
Tilly, almost say kwadu or before chop kwadu make your voice. But if you be kwadu way people the chop like monkey win best male and female vocalist of the year.
Chop banana pass.
Yeah,
and one of the songs that surprised me is Susuka, the one that he featured. Bistrap and then Yao Talk. You look at these two. Bistrap just released a project and had an amazing event to do with it. And you look at Yao Talk, who has, I wouldn't say suffering, who has been pushing to regain that kind of attention he had previously. And you look at the verses from these people. One amazing thing. Did you all realize that Stonebwoy was speaking Tree?
Yeah.
And it was adding up.
Yeah.
So it tells you that he's representing not just the.
What am I speaking Tree and was adding up? That guy is speak Tree.
No, for somebody to sing or do it like this, a lot of learning went to it. Because if you sit down and have a conversation with Stone in Tree, you will know. You know.
Sorry, maybe me I don't know.
Yes, you know. So amazing work in there, and the features the Bistrap and then y'all talk amazing. And then is it Hoseto?
Yeah,
Hoseto. Amazing piece. Menteshe.
B.
But Charlie,
the vibe
you they listen and you get to know, you get to even understand what they are talking about, because I know it has to do with church.
Like
being holy and all that.
Ice is saying like you use
you understand?
Kaka and confuse kaka.
Yeah.
Like if you listen to the song, like it's like in the morning you use anointing oil, then in the evening you go for zombie, like holier than thou attitude, like you know.
See, that's why I made the first point that it's either you are being tortured,
what you believe,
you are being tortured, or somebody's leading you with a torch, because that's underground work and certain no, it's in there. And then you go to the very final song. I think on the whole EP, the deepest tune or song on in there is the deeper song. Even if you take away the elements of him mentioning Iyoko and all that, and you sit and you listen to the lyrics with a conscious mindset, you realize that
not
these are
conscious through your hands, but
all of it. Nafra, you get to the point that this is either somebody telling you about the reality of life, and not you succumbing to everything you see on social media and believing, but trying to pave your own way and living a genuine life. So that is all. It's two things: either you are being tortured, or you are being followed. You are following somebody with a torch. Certain movements in the
your dopest tunes on the project.
So I'll go for Send Them a Prayer.
Send Them a Prayer 1.
Deeper
2.
Nafe outside no area actually. Highly.
Yeah. Man, I believe in a God way deeper. Yeah, man.
Deep personal properties, so
but
see, you are taking that line out of context.
Don't do that. Now we're looking at some of the stories around the EP, and being a podcaster on various social media platforms, I've seen content creators generate lots of content around the song, and the headline would be the Iyoko line in the deeper song. I think we can't just run away from it. Yeah, it's been talked about.
Yeah,
everywhere you go past, somebody they pass in comment one way or the other around it. But me, okay, make I drop my 2 cents on this one. And I'll not move from what I said on my podcast. I'll just be as blunt as possible. If Stonebwoy actually produced the song and he decided to shade whoever with that line, I think it's in line. Because he's a part of a music genre that is very competitive, and of course, we already know the terrain of our music, system here in Ghana. The rivalry involved and all that. I mean, it's only right. I mean, it's not that he's not being quote unquote abused by the other people before. So if he says it as a way of replying them, so be it. As long as they keep it on lyrics, I have no problem with it. If it's supposed to extend, and yes, I'll have an issue with it. But if they are keeping it on lyrics, fair enough. Because it's still music, it's still dancehall, it's still reggae dancehall, Afro dancehall, whatever it is. And they are supposed to have issues with each other. Because looking at the dancehall music genre itself, I mean, it's all about competition. Who is the toughest, roughest, and baddest? You understand? You understand, me brother.
Me understand.
Yeah. So if you actually put in there for that purpose, yes, he did right. And of course, it also generated a lot of talkability for the project. You understand? It's not like others don't do it. If it's not an industry practice, then I believe we would have, or we would have something to hold on to and have a conversation around. Say being see that or no person, yeah. And not the bit but if it's something that people actually do, because I mean, let's not pretend that ABC were a music history. I mean, certain words, people even change certain words, the inflection on certain letters in the words for it to sound certain ways for talkability. What's this song? Come on, cut it. When this is come on, cut it. She do some way. Then the song
mentions some names.
You understand? So if it's for that purpose, I mean, come 100. I suppose Stonebwoy on this one. The other side of the conversation with the Iyoko line itself would be: what's he referring to? Alidu.
Who's Alidu? Do you have any Alidu musician in Ghana?
Yes, he's an artist based in the north.
I don't know him.
You don't know Alidu. That's because you don't listen.
All I know is Alidu Seidu Mahama, the new Tamale Central.
There's an artist called Alidu in the north. If he was referring to Alidu, I'm not sure Alidu is the only person whose property has been seized by Yoko.
But that Alidu in the north, them seizing property before.
And them, let him land there.
Everything you go and target.
Yeah, we are having a conversation. We are having a conversation.
He's giving his 2 cents, so we can take it.
And you go straight. Dini straight.
Talk and let me see. Talk.
You come out for inside.
You go respect. You go respect. So I'm just saying that as much as you want to drag, it's all for the love of the game. I mean, if I go on social media and see some of these things coming up, it's all for the love of the game. It's just talkability. That's all that I see. I'll just end it here. If your man put them for there for talkability purposes, or even to shade for the purposes of shading, my guy, shade them well. Use HB or 2 HB, so say good, deepen and better. HB,
KO.
Pencil.
Okay. Yeah,
HB.
the pencil. Yes. Or the 2 HB. That one the shade better.
It will be deeper. It will be deeper.
Zeal, let me start with you on this one.
So,
this one.
So you know what?
2 minutes.
First and foremost,
2 minutes.
It was a smart move from Stonebwoy and the entire team to add that particular lyric to the song Deeper, because aside it drawing people's attention to the project and listening to the song, I don't think any other lyric would have drawn that talkability from the whole project. And secondly, yes, it's not just the certain movements people who have their property being seized by Yoko. We have other people.
Okay.
Certain movements, SM. So, can I continue?
Feel free.
Okay. So at the end of the day, say the line doesn't relate to you. Wambo Biadin, Wambo DJ Slim, Wambo Tilly. He no mention Zeal. And it's not like he has breached any contract or committed any crime against any music law. It's his lyrics. He's delivered it. Does it fit into the song? Does it fit into the theme of the song? Yes. Does it make sense when you are listening to the song? Yes. Because the song is preaching about you living a real lifestyle and not telling people what you have but you don't have. So there's no crime committed here. It's only gains because and no na man for 80 and you know. And I don't know.
Sharpest. Okay. Massive shots going out to Keche Joshua.
Pana.
Every
Pana.
Yes. You'd miss him.
Pana.
2 minutes. Adam.
Oh.
2 minutes. Real quick.
Make how? Okay. For me,
you won't make her do that thing again.
Oh, for me, I think that it's a well thought out thing. Like we say, he was aware of what he was doing in the song. I mean, he knows what he was throwing out. This was like a clean shot. Like he knew the intended consequences of this, and he went for it. I mean, he knew that there's like a form of like newsjacking where you tap into trends to also get attention. So it was carefully calculated, and I mean, he left certain elements for it not to be direct. I mean, that's one beautiful thing artists do. At times, there are some songs, when you listen to on the Dusty's library, there are some songs, they tell you that it was a jab to someone. You find it difficult to understand because they don't leave any traces in the song for you to know, but they say it's a jab. You understand? Look at Obrafo and Ochame Kwame issue, and how they were throwing their jabs using like initials of the names. I mean, so it's part of the music history, and I love the fact that he didn't go dirty. That's why I'm saying it's a clean shot. Like, he didn't go to the extreme on the song, but he left a line where you can trace this, like a fine X sort of thing. He left the X, so the fine X.
You find the X.
And people are trying to find their own X. But if you bring it, Gofi tells you this not be the X that they talk about. You know, so for me, I see it as part of the culture. That's for the culture, one for the culture. I mean, like you say, what's life without beef? What you say? So it's one of those. And whatever consequence will come, I'm sure they will also be ready for it, because it can trigger action and reaction.
Oh, definitely.
So it can trigger from anywhere. And I'm sure they will also be ready to hold it when it triggers.
Okay.
Tills.
Pacho, me research to them.
I don't check it. You question cars since 1941.
So this is the thing. The lyrics itself says that my property no go lock up for Iyoko. If you look at the lyrics on its own, and you take the words that precede that, and then the context of the whole sound, he's preaching the positive. That you pursue a path that at the end of the day you don't have an issue with the authorities because you're doing something that's clean or something that is without any wahala.
Something that's lawful.
Lawful, yes. You are a law-abiding citizen, more or less. You're doing legal business, and so you don't have any issues whatsoever. So, if you take it on its own merit, that is what he's saying. Now, everything always exists within context. So let's situate it within the context. Contextually, if this was designed without the knowledge of what is happening within our space, then at the end of the day, you can say that he's benefiting from something that he creatively put out there that met good timing, and so it's tapping into the trends. If, on the other hand, it is intentional, as in this is a situation, and so you want to be able to go the other way, as in ensure that your brand is clean and doesn't have any of these issues related, then to a certain extent, I must say that he's benefiting from something you can call, something in marketing we call guerrilla marketing. So I just want to read this particular phrase about the definition for the guerrilla marketing. It says that it is a low-cost, creative, and unconventional advertising strategy that uses surprise and unexpected methods to generate publicity and a memorable brand experience. Guerrilla marketing. You know, so again, I'm marketing background. I'm just looking at this and I'm seeing all the conversations going on, not paid for. This is earned. It's you did your stuff, and it's generating talkability, you know, from different quarters, different corners, and it's bringing attention. Because you see, when people create music, one of the reasons why there's a focus on the hook and it's called a hook is because you want something that will literally hook the people. Generate talkability, get them coming back, and all of that. Create something, strike a chord. I don't know, connect with people. And so, if he's been able to achieve that with this, then you'd realize that it's not just from the perspective of a hook, but also, applying some of the principles of guerrilla marketing to a certain extent.
Yeah.
So, this is my general interpretation of the scenario. Is he really speaking about somebody else? That one, the intent of the artist will have to. I will leave that to him, because again, sometimes they say art, you can give your own meaning, but you can never really tell unless you're actually told. And so I don't want to wade into any back and forth. But if I don't want to wade into any of the back and forths, I'm just trying to interpret it based on the elements I've seen. So
okay,
that's where I'm coming from.
Tills,
Chief Researcher.
Okay, so I agree with all of you. I like the fact that there's something in the song that has grabbed attention, because ordinarily that song doesn't have that energy that Hoseto and the others have. So obviously, if you're good, even though the song, the lyrics are good and for what purpose it was written is very good, you always need something that will drive people. And so for him putting that one in, I think it's good, because it has achieved that purpose anyways, getting people to listen to that. Mind you, it is also the last song on that project, which means that if they didn't have that element that pulls crowd, people would have easily skipped it after the first listen and then just got stuck with their parts.
Sorry, is it the last song on the album, or is the last track?
The last track on the
EP. Yeah, I get you, but what I'm saying is that
is the last track on the EP.
The last track on the EP.
But it's not the last produced song. Okay,
No,
go ahead.
It's also different.
Yeah,
but according to arrangement,
Okay.
this is the ninth song on the EP.
Yes, and because it's the last, and it doesn't have that energy like the ones we've played and have been enjoying here, you would need something to hold it, because I'm sure, as we said, the message there is important to him. So you need something pulling people to that song again, and I think he found something good. So whether or not the song was recorded earlier or late, I think the fact that he puts the Iyoko there means he was strategic. It could have been something he probably did later, where like, oh, now maybe I can put this thing there, and it fits perfectly.
So do you think Iyoko needs to call him so that they give him some money for publicity? Say, I'm not Iyoko publicity.
Iyoko, they don't need publicity for the kind of work they do. Okay, so now aside that, here is my actual thought. If he put it inside to shade somebody or to sort of, speak on it, then it's quite premature. And it's the same reason why I had a problem with Shatta laughing at him with his leg. Because you don't know what will happen tomorrow. That is my stand on the matter. What happened to Stone with his leg was an accident. So for anybody, whether you're a fan or an artist, to go and laugh at him with that, you don't know. Something can happen. You won't even get legs to even stand on. You get it? So if that is the same energy I'm transferring to using the Iyoko thing, if it's to jab somebody, you don't know what will happen in the future. Because if somebody told Shatta Wale that last 2 years from now, 2 years ago, that he will have problems with Iyoko, if you cannot own Jindi.
Okay, so you believe the Iyoko issue is an accident?
No, hold on. I'm actually I'm saying that your freedom, the thin line between your freedom, sometimes you don't have to do something bad before you get into problem with the law. And that is one thing we should keep in mind. Yes, you don't have to always do something. Some people are in jail now, prison now. Or money, maybe wrong timing, keke.
Okay, so at the beginning, I was going to say that the analogy wasn't working for me. But based on the explanations he's giving
you get
now,
it. So something can happen, keke. Your wrong timing or probably wrong affiliation at the wrong time, keke,
can put you in the grace of the law.
There. So for you, exactly. So for you to probably, if it's a jab, and I'm basing this submission, particular one, if it's a jab at anybody who has had issues with Iyoko in recent times, then it's premature, because we don't know what will happen to you in the next year. Even next week, we don't know what will happen to you or to your properties that you are speaking of. You could have probably done everything lawfully, but So can we sit in our chair and probably say, oh, me, I'll do the same thing to you? And you see, the reason why I don't want to even limit all this thing to Shatawale is because in recent times, you said it, it's not just Shatawale who has had issues with Yoko. As a matter of fact, political figures are having more problems.
Sorry.
Political heads are having much more problems. So if once again somebody, maybe not Shatta, somebody says and takes it as a jab to him, then that one's saying. But to me, I just believe that Brown Stonebwoy equally thrives on the energy of push and pull between the two brands. Same way as Shatta does. And for the good reason anyways, because it has to, as we said, the numbers of what they do. So I would beg anybody, if you are a part of that push and pull, don't come and play victim card because you are part of the thing. You dare among. Don't come and look like somebody is doing you something. No, boss, you are among. You like the thing. If it's not there, you are able to orchestrate it in a way to start. So enjoy it. You are among. Enjoy it. Be part. Don't enjoy when it benefits you, and when the table turn, hey, I'm not among. You raise your hand. You are not a victim. You are part of the problem. You are not part of the solution now. What you are saying? So I want us to agree collectively that the two of them, whether or not it's a job to this person or whatever, the fact that he put Iyoko and he did not mention Ghana police means that it was intended to give us this thing happening around it. Which to me, as I said, for promotion wise, it's perfect. So my thing is.
But do you agree that?
I don't. Let me finish my submission. You didn't ask anybody a question. Let me finish. I beg. Let me finish.
No. Let me ask you this question.
Come in. Let me finish. Then you can ask me.
Whether Oyusu Iyoko and also Oyusu Ghana police, the moment if Oyusu property and being seized alone, one more any authority there, do you accept that it will still drive home the same energy?
Iyoko rather not seizing properties.
No, that's not the as some American say, so when you sue even Iyoko and he used any other thing, once property Bebemunkwa and the Stonebwoy, you know, say it will still drive him the same thing.
So the fact that he didn't do that and he added Iyoko means he wanted extra effect, and he has gotten. So I'm not going to act on the assumptions. No, hold on, City Pie. I'm not going to act on the assumption. I'm talking about the thing he said.
The reason why I'm asking these questions is because Robert Klah fact at Hose. A positive.
Yes.
But at what point a change in all this?
No. Change at all. What I said was the message he's preaching was a positive message.
Yes,
I agree with him. And if he doesn't have something that hooks people, as he explained, a hook to get people to listen to it, it might fall on deaf ears. Now, whatever you use as the hook, you must know that it has relevance in our settings here. Baby, it is relevant our settings.
Settings.
Settings like system. You must know it is relevant. You must know it has relevance in our settings, which is why he uses it. Mind you, Stonebwoy is a good songwriter. He will not do anything frivolously. Obi put up that kind of performance at TJ. I know you use anything for anything's sake. No. He's very tactical. He knows what he's doing. With that being said, if whatever reason you put that thing in is working, know that there might be ramifications, there might be concomitant effects, and for that reason,
the mains are of the subject.
Yes,
will go find X.
Remember, play victim. You are among.
I'm not among.
I am not among.
Police Baba get to know my betty.
Other words.
In
other words, those who
live by the sword, they will die by the sword. I'm just quoting scripture.
The mains are of everything I say.
Police, I'm not among. As them catch you forget today, you are among.
No, but you don't say low key. I sure say, you know how when the whole of Africa can be asleep, then all you hear is Ghana, Nigeria.
Yeah.
Then the beef. They be, but the other countries they're jealous. They're like,
I know,
so
right?
we not get anybody where, and they're not going to participate.
Kenyans are angry.
Good. So you don't say low key. be fire, but you're doing the wrong thing. You gonna cut.
You have to do the right thing.
Oh, but what's I come? What I do?
Gentlemen,
That's I do.
behave.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome MC Portfolio. How are you doing?
Refreshing to be here.
Okay.
Family.
Yeah.
As they car, they soak the thing from Kumasi. As they come board the thing and say, "Minya anka meje pilot no, nanka mi anka some chiaba." Me pesa me say. I want to be here until Landi am ne mini Uber driver no pa, bro. Me cheno. Accra me
Ona cheno.
Chinese Ubra. Say you sum up. Era must have 12 years. I have to be here.
You could have listened to the show on the flight.
Yeah.
With the flight, no. I mean, you do. I don't have an airport and also the.
That's will be no be
me flight mate no, me seat mate no.
We'll give you a special plug-in for that.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah. Once you are here, this is multimedia. You already know. Yes. But we're jumping on to the next topic, and Leila Jansi is saying that YouTube is going to collapse very soon, and I was shocked when I saw this caption. I really wanted to.
Understand?
I understand. Watch the whole tape, and so that we can put it into proper context, because context really matters. And the story says Ghanaian American filmmaker Leila Jansi has cautioned filmmakers against using YouTube as their primary platform for distributing their works, describing it as unproductive, and unreliable business option. And she was on with Kwame Dazi and my sweet sister Doreen Avio, and she said filmmakers should explore more viable channels rather than hinge their financial hopes on the streaming site. Jansi also argued that the government-backed film fund would be wasted if monies were simply released on YouTube. If movies were simply released on YouTube. She also cited piracy as another factor that undermines the platform's viability for film distribution. That's what we heard, and for the purposes of this conversation, I'd like to play it again for you to understand, because for a content creator like myself, same way, it be some way small. Let's listen to her again.
Personally, I don't believe in the film fund. I really honestly don't. I think it's premature.
Okay.
Because there is no distribution. If you give the film fund, how are they going to? People think, we're just going to put it on YouTube. I'm sorry, YouTube is going to collapse very soon. There's so much.
Really?
Oh yeah, I mean, there's so much congestion on YouTube, and they're always changing their policies. So if you go, and now I feel like it's seriously oversaturated. If you oversaturate it, they're going to reduce the earning. So how much are you really going to earn on YouTube if you just say, I'm going to just put the film on YouTube, and then you have piracy? Somebody's going to download the film, and again, why would I spend money and make a film and then just put it on YouTube? You want people to have the experience, a cinema, stream at home.
It be somewhere small. And I want to set the tone for this one before Robert you jump in, right? I want to set a good tone for this one, and this is an
interested party.
Yeah, I'm very, very interested. Maybe the caption was a little bit misleading, but listening to her again for the third time, I think she was very emphatic on and I'm going to talk about the YouTube collapsing part of it before we link it to the film fund and its other components. I'm trying to understand where she's coming from when she means by saturation of content on YouTube. Yeah. I'm trying to understand it. I don't know if it's... Yeah, I don't know.
Not just movie. I think the whole content that we are putting on.
Because movie is also a content. Yeah. And
okay, guys, that's why I wanted to come in, because I was here. Adam was also here. We were here. So basically, it was a conversation about, everything going on in the space, and then YouTube was mentioned as an option for as a distribution platform. You understand? And then she said, she gave the analysis, if XYZ, then da. Okay. You understand? So in actual sense, so we were speaking about movies like with cast, what do you call it, cast, the huge cast size and stuff like that, and all of that.
High budget movies.
Yeah. And so at that particular point, when we mentioned it, obviously her answer was like no, because you had just come from talking about Woman King. So think about producing Woman King.
Okay.
Then when you finish, you go put for YouTube. Then you are wondering, where you will get the money from?
Okay.
So there is absolutely no way you go maybe you go make your money, but maybe like in 20 years or something. I don't know. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? And that's why she went on to talk about piracy, because somebody go download. So you finish a movie and instead of you thinking about the various cinemas available and how you can, monetize, make money from off the various platforms, you just go and put it on YouTube. No, it's not going to happen. You're not going to make money.
Okay.
You understand? So she gave all of that and said YouTube is saturated. When are you going to make money? Piracy, etc., etc. So within the context of that, you'd realize that you don't really see that practice anywhere. That nobody ever releases like a feature film whatsoever in high budget movie and then that you can put it on YouTube. So, but again, obviously, what she shared, and then with the fact that YouTube is going to collapse, that is where people have issues with. Exactly. You understand?
And I do have issues.
Yes,
with that.
So I think the fact that she disagreed with YouTube being a good platform as a distribution platform, as a main distribution platform, but the added line that YouTube is going to collapse is where people have issues with, and that is what I think that is taking a lot of people, and that's why we need to have the conversation.
Well, I understand her when she talks about YouTube not being favorable for high budget content, not just movies, high budget content. If production cost of, let's say, $250 million goes into shooting a movie, Waterworld, and you're going to put it on YouTube, how are you going to do that? Because if you do the simple math, your CPM needs to rise to a certain level for you to accrue that amount of. Meanwhile, you can hit the box office or hit the cinemas, and then opening weekend, you can rake in half of the amount of money, and then hopefully by the end of the month, other distribution platform might get on it, and then you are done with the initial cost of the project and all that. I understand her perfectly on that, but then there are different types of content.
Good. So she's coming from the movie conversation.
Yes.
So that's one.
Even in the movie,
even with the movie, yes. Even with the movie,
exactly.
There are some movies that are working for YouTube.
Exactly.
Socrates, for example, does not, and this is like me and him conversation, and he said it doesn't support the YouTube thing. But what I'm saying is that those who are doing this and is successful.
Yes.
Like I just watched, there's a Nigerian movie. It's a 3-cast movie with extras.
Yeah.
And it's by Uche
Jambo.
Uche. Good, that one. And then there are like 3 people when they do the movie. 2 hours. Look, when the stuff was released, after 30 minutes, I saw over 600 views already.
Wow.
Movie, no be song way they listen. And then I came back right now. If you go and check, it's in the it's gone up like it's in the thousands, like flying. But that's because they built the following over the period. So low cost, yeah. When I say low cost, not low cost, but low cost. But at the end of the day, over a period, it's working for them because they have mastered that particular platform using like low cost projects and being able to achieve what they're achieving. But obviously, when it comes to the blockbuster movies and stuff like that, then that's a different conversation. So yeah, I mean you can have your take on that.
And even to add to what Robert is saying, there are some movies that you just can't submit to Amazon Prime or Netflix to be featured on their platform. You need to meet a certain level of preference from these streaming platforms. So then again ties into the conversation where if I'm starting up and my budget is, let's say, 10,000 or 20,000, and I'm able to shoot a movie, YouTube doesn't really require a lot when it comes to the image, the quality and all that. So far as you are uploading it and it meets their criteria, no nudity and all that, they would accept it. But when you take it to, let's say, Amazon, Apple, whatever, they make sure that you are supposed to meet a certain level. And I think that is what some producers have found out and said, maybe I might not have the money yet, so let me start this way. let me shoot and put it on YouTube, generate some sort of money. Because these same Nigerians that we see them putting stuff on YouTube are also producing bigger budget, high budget movies and taking it to Amazon and Netflix. So for YouTube to be your very first option, then one, it might be your budget is not enough. Two, the quality the bigger streaming platforms want from you, you are not able to meet. Because nobody in his or her right sense.
Or it might just be a strategy. It might be entry level. You start to build your image, reputation, catalog,
then
there,
you take it there. Because nobody in his or her right sense would shoot a movie for, let's say, $3 million. And the first option or the first thing that will come to mind is YouTube. How? Whilst there are theaters and the theater culture here in Ghana, let's come to Ghana. It's huge. People they love go theater than watch these movies and all that. It's just that we are handicapped small.
This same Ghana.
Yes. People do. We are working with 1% too.
Yeah.
No, but people actually do pay to go and watch movies.
Yes.
As part of the 1%.
But it's not huge.
No, but but still,
there's interest. There's interest.
The huge that you added has changed.
It's huge because what was premiere in Kofambada?
Bossu, it's not huge.
Huge is quite blown out of proportion.
Yes.
In Ghana here, the market size for me
right now,
me myself,
right now, the NFA is now targeting 1% of our
If it was huge, we'll be targeting 1%.
I mean, some of us want to drive us. We are not freaks, but what we only are endeared to movies only when we have company on a regular day.
That's also
yes, better like so, but the frequency, like so.
If it were, you just don't.
There is an onus on the authority handling that part of the industry to hip up interest. I don't know who has been positioned. There are positions of trust. What is the NFA? There are NFAs, right? NFAs and Fame Authority and whatever. You see, there is. That is why. There was a time we played host to Uncle Socrates here over here. We were talking about the same issue, and then they were being asked. I think Kwame Dazi asked about the problems of and of course the same recycled problems of money. But Uncle raised something. Initially, I didn't agree with him. He said everyone automatically will talk about funding, yes, but to him, funding is not the most immediate panacea to what we are facing right now, because there's a more foundational thing that needs to be done to position and create that readiness for the funding.
What in the salvation time? What in the salvation
time? I'll take. Land.
Me, I'm not a movie person, so this is just a personal comment. So I just want to believe that. I mean, yes, I mean to rubbish YouTube as I don't know a revenue channel. That one, yes, I think maybe it was flawed. However, I still believe that if in the analog era, people would have also argued that there was no way the CD distribution system was going to pass. Never. If you have asked a Karimode some 10 years, a decade ago, if you have asked maybe a Despite, if you have asked Osewus, they were so stuck with their new ways that when we were selling the idea of YouTube to them, they were not buying into it because they never foresaw that the time will come that they were going to be thrown out of the market. In that context, see, at that time, the era and the digi advancement, they never foresaw. That is why.
Because some industry players believe that. Some industry players believe that they didn't like the idea that the power where they had a lot of control was going to go into the hands of a certain third party.
Right. The same way.
By the time they realized that third party had taken over.
So the same way.
They saw it, but because of.
Yes. So the same way. I want to sit in Lele's mind and assume that he's saying that equally.
Whose mind?
Leila.
Lele.
I never said that. I want to sit in her mind and assume that the same way they were not buying into, hey, I beg, no, you are not say that. Say Leila's mind. I beg. I get finished. So I want to sit in her mind, just as them just robbed in that. Perhaps they also were feared the fact that they didn't have total control over the distribution or anything. Yes, just like at a point in time when most of our YouTube channel were being managed by the me promos and all that, you didn't have entire control over, and the space is becoming saturated. I get in it. So there's a possibility that the laws are being tightened and everything, and so it will deny you the ability to have total control over your revenue, and someone will have to even dictate the earnings, whether it's insignificant or not. You have no option than to buy into it. So he is looking at not revolving the entire conversation around revenue generation of movies around YouTube, because she also foresees that a time will come that people will even oppose the whole idea, unless of course we also start advocating for offices.
So when I watch
right.
the part that was given to us, because I tried watching the full, but during the weekend, Charlie, issue plenty up and down. So
we're throwing fire.
Yeah, but I get it from Robert, your perspective, because you were here and you understood it far better. Looking at the type of content that you are putting out there, there's a platform that is ready to support you to get the necessary revenue, or it gives you a business option to your end. Now there's a content distribution platform called Tubi. Tubi deals with more or less like low budget films. There's Netflix.
There was
YouTube.
something.
Iroko.
Yes. Not Yoko. There was Iroko.
My property no go.
So it is up to you, being the content creator, to look through all these platforms, the ones that can help you. So, for example, Tubi, 1 million views on Tubi, depending on geographical location. Even with Tubi doesn't really hinge on geographical location that much. I mean, you can get there's a certain amount of money that you can get if you accrue 1 million views. It is not necessarily the same way when it comes to YouTube, because YouTube deals with different types of content, from finance to tech to.
But I have just 2 questions to ask you, especially because you're a YouTuber.
Yeah.
And just so that we put, I still want to put what she said into context.
Yeah.
And again, because of what even Portfolio is saying about people's ability to predict something, and then we may probably look at the present and not get what the person is saying and think that what the person is saying doesn't hold water.
Yeah.
She said YouTube is saturated.
Yes. Yes.
That's a premise. Then from the premise of being saturated, then you now went into how much are you going to make?
Yes. And they keep changing their policies.
So my question to you is this. Let's go back 3 years to present.
Yes.
In terms of earnings per unit or whatever, I don't know how you guys do your calculation.
Yeah.
Has it dropped?
Okay. So YouTube has a very, very amazing way. The algorithm is very fantastic. It deals with, number one, the type of content that you're putting out there. So there are high-ranking content, like finance, like tech, like medicine. All these contents are high-ranking content. What we are doing, we're basically doing entertainment on it. And the entertainment bit is probably on number 8 or 9 on the structure or the type of content that is high-end content on YouTube. 2, it depends on how you build or how your CPM is, or the value of your CPM. And that is the amount of money. So the CPM is the amount of money that advertisers will pay for a type of your content. So if the type of content, if I'm producing a finance content, and let's say there's a bank advertising, definitely the amount of money that YouTube will charge the bank, depending on, number one, the geographical location, the age group, and certain demography around it, it is going to be higher than that of other content. So that is why YouTube's algorithm will tell you that. I mean, it's basic. It will tell you that if you are producing a content in this range, your CPM is higher than these people. So for movies and what she is talking about, I understand her, because 1 million views on, let's say, financial content would not be the same. So it will be the argument for, or the argument against the revenue on YouTube. if you don't really get the dynamics right, you
then
go
also the market appeal.
Yeah, you go mess them up a little bit, and it has nothing. These days, they've actually done far better to cut off your subscriber base as also a KPI for the amount of money that you receive on YouTube.
So they are tightening it essentially.
No, they are actually freeing up, if you ask me, because at first you need to have a certain number of subscribers for your views to make a certain monetary sense.
Okay.
You understand? So I'm just trying to break it down. But now it's not the same. I can have 1,000 subscribers. Once I hit my monetization, I drop a content that hits 1 million. I might be close to somebody who has, let's say, 1 million subscribers and also did a content that is also hitting 1 million.
Okay, yeah. So it's about the what your content generates rather than the
exactly
subscriber, like the channel.
Initially,
so now it's more impression and engagement.
More impression and engagement because to the advertiser. And that is quite different from what Tubi does, because Tubi is doing more of like advanced advertising. Like advertiser says, okay, I want 10 million eyeballs on my product, and they're like, okay, cool. We have this content that we believe is going to generate 1 million views, so we are going to place you on 10 of these, and then split the revenue with the content creator.
Okay.
You understand? So it's more direct. However, if the money come, because Tubi you can't give your content to Tubi direct, it will have to go through an aggregator, whether it's Quiver, whether it's I think there are 2 or 3 of them more. They will take them at 10 or 20%.
Yeah,
exactly.
So they have an established agency role,
and
that
this
agency
is
takes the money that's supposed to take. Okay,
you understand? So
it will shrink your.
So all these things, Charlie, there are dynamics in there. That is why I was surprised to hear say that YouTube is, because YouTube, Bosu, in a day, uploads on YouTube is estimated to be around 30 to 40,000 watch hours. No, 40,000 watch hours, no be joke. But it has been in existence for, as long as me by YouTube, I've seen like,
get money.
Yeah, exactly. So all these things, the dynamics around it, for the businesses or for the business that she is in, I understand her. Maybe she's not like a real content creator, like YouTube content creator, so she might not understand some of these things. To Oka say now, YouTubers need to be better, and they will be like,
what did happen?
Because for some that I know, but also people are cashing out on YouTube, and it's crazy.
Heavily.
It is very crazy. Normal content creators, some are just posting shorts. And they know how to position the shot, how to target certain zones with the shot
to be able to get long money.
It's crazy. Facebook. And I'm not even going to talk about YouTube anymore. I'm just going to move to the conversation to Facebook. And for people who are listening to us who are into content creation and they know the amount of money that Facebook is paying content creators, it's out of this world.
So the rate from Facebook is higher than YouTube?
To me.
Yeah.
To me,
recently,
maybe
most of the content guys would prefer.
So that's why Tilly is like very active on Facebook.
To me,
no, Tilly's kind of activeness. If it was Twitter, like she, you know that. I'm beauty struck. You see the way I'm glowing now. See your beauty. I'm beauty struck. So what I'm saying that it's true what you are saying. So it also narrows down to boils back to the conversation we're having, that now even content creators who used to be so fixated on YouTube are now saying, Charlie, Facebook is the thing, because I go YouTube, I know they see top now. See the drift, see the drift. Does it not in any way inject some iota of truth in what
she's saying?
Leila is saying, that there's a possibility that that drift is eminent.
So hold on a little bit. Let me for educational purposes. Right. Netflix will give you money to produce a movie, or you send a movie to them, they like it, and they take it outright.
Yeah.
These are how they do their agreement. I don't know if there's any.
Then they buy catalog too.
That one is for Waka Music. Waka Waka Baby.
Oh, okay.
That's for Waka Music.
I'm here to know if there's a catalog buying agency for the movie industry.
I know
Netflix buys, Amazon Prime, all those stuff. They come.
I don't know that of Amazon Prime.
Magic buys.
Yes.
Okay.
YouTube
is a partnership thing. You become a YouTube partner, And by being a YouTube partner, this is what they're saying. We have a platform. Put your content here. People who want to advertise will slap in their content on your content, and then we'll share whatever it is with you. That is what YouTube is doing. So you are a partner to YouTube. Same way with Tubi. Now, it depends on you to know the type of content that you have. And the platform that, if it sits on, is number one, going to give you the viewership, and also it's, how do I put it?
Accumulated revenue.
No, not just the revenue bit of it, but the engagement as well. Because with some platform, you are not going to get engagement. Some platforms will give you engagement. So it depends on what you want. Do you want a content that is going to give you engagement and insight as well? That you and your team would probably sit down one day, or after, let's say, a quarter, and then review that maybe this part of the movie or this part of the content got people hooked so much that we need to replicate this thing so that we can get longer engagement on it. What are you looking for? So if you don't understand some of these things, you might look at one platform and you might want to just rubbish it, because some platforms do give you that. And it gives you that as a partner, because you can sit in the comfort of your house and run analytics, and then you know what is working for you and what is not working for you. And these businesses, I'll tell you that it's best for startups. Because imagine Ryan Coogler, right?
Yeah.
Shooting Sinners on IMAX, right? And then putting it on YouTube. It doesn't make sense. And it would never make sense to any business. Because for you to even give the people that experience, you need special theaters or cinemas for that. You understand? Because the director actually went through a lot of processes. See some of the fight scenes in there. I don't know if you've watched Sinners. You've not watched it. If you look at some of the fight scenes and you are in a proper cinema viewing it, you will understand it from the director's perspective, and you get to appreciate it more. So I understand her, but the job on the platform.
No, but,
I think that's what people have a lot of issues with.
I think
it's open for conversation.
Basically, what she
the thing is, first and foremost, she said YouTube is congested, right?
It's never congested.
Saturated.
Never.
It's not. Do they change their policies here and then?
They do change
for entrance, new entrants.
No, before I'm saying
early on, Slim was trying to make it like it's more flexible now.
Yeah.
For an established YouTuber, it's okay.
Even for established YouTubers,
yes.
they go through their
when has the new entrance?
Okay.
When has the new entrance? I get
the early, like they used to have this.
They used to have. It was very easy to get monetized and all that.
1,000 people and
so like you have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours.
Yeah.
1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours to be able to get monetization.
Yes.
Slim's Utterance is the perfect
That was it.
perfect picture of Atiye Marifie when he was entering YouTube initially. I was there. We did this together. So
So say what is not.
So like that is what I'm saying. That Atiye Marifie now he's established. The street are watching.
Yes.
The street when he started in the way I to be on a bomb crate me book.
Could break. It was breaking.
Charlie, this thing. Now but. So at a point in time, he knew how. Funny enough, when we're talking about is that the monetization, is that the reason why Tilly is active on Facebook? Her type of activeness, if she was on Twitter and was, throwing the same energy and tangent, Anka Twitter impression wise, Anka Uchado. But writings, a lot of writings there.
No. So what he's saying, some part of it is true, and some of it's per my experience.
False one.
Some way. So
to say the Lila
so for me, my evening show, like the 60 seconds. 60 seconds. Short. Yeah, the shorts. YouTube shorts. I do maybe 5K, 10K views there. Sometimes I could get.
Before she added the views, I was thinking
the money.
5K, 10K.
Okay. What I say, I go get. Hey Charlie, I told you, I go get. What I say. But that video itself is not meant for Facebook. It's not meant for even X. It's for the YouTube and TikTok.
All their platforms.
Because of that contest I'm here every evening. I'm almost hitting 100K every night on TikTok. In the weekday, at least I get 20,000 views. At least. What you say? I will look for ways to monetize that by brand affiliation, advertising, because that platform, I will not get monetization on there because a Ghana platform and I'm build the Ghana accounts. But on YouTube, it is what is keeping my page alive. Now, what you're saying,
the cash out,
that be page alive, the cash out. Yeah, my channel is monetized, so I'm getting money from that as well. But the okay, the energy I'm using on
and in terms of the written energy.
Yes, the written energy, it is also very tactical for me. So it depends on what I want to do and how I manipulate the hate I have online, especially on Twitter, to my advantage. What you say? So if, let's say, I want to get something that shoots my impressions on Twitter, I know where my energy will go, but that same energy will not work on Facebook.
Yeah,
it's true.
And sometimes that same energy that will get people worked up on Facebook, it will not work on Twitter.
It's true.
What you say? So it's very different, and you have to know, as I said, you have to know the platform, how each platforms interact with your content. Know how it interacts with your content style to know how you can make money. And yes, I will pay you.
What you're saying, on top of that, do you know there are some artists in Ghana here? When you talk about them the same way, the response is different on different platforms.
Oh, of course.
If you talk about Sack on Facebook, you could talk about something sensitive about him on Facebook. The impression will be just regular. The same thing, go and talk on Twitter.
So it's not really.
So I don't know how that algorithm works for different artists and how they've built their brand across different apps.
Okay, so let me explain something real quickly. Is that the demographics will always come into play. And that's why in marketing there's something called market segmentation. Now you have to segment your markets, and based on the each segment, you devise strategy that speaks to that particular segment. You know, because if you don't do that, then you think that it's one size fits all. It's not one size fits all. You know, you need to be able to understand the people, and then based on that, you couch whatever you want to couch. So if you go to Facebook, which literally started before the other platforms, it has a lot of the older folks. So in terms of the people who are there, how they think, maturity, CEOs, old school, that kind of stuff,
and
that's different.
The political content goes far out there.
Yeah,
political content.
So that's a bit different from when it comes to Facebook. What do you call it? Like Instagram.
X.
That started, like, it was heavily focused on what you can see, the visuals, and you know, the people who had stuff to go there, and then the younger folks. So more like the middle belt, because again, counting on when it started. Then when you go to TikTok, another platform, different. You know, so like there are different platforms and there are different reasons why people get onto that. So you need to be clear on each of the platform, understand and appreciate the demographics, who is on, why they are on, what purpose. And sometimes people are on, but they don't play in that space. You understand? So somebody probably, maybe an older folk on TikTok, but only comes to TikTok to watch stuff and go.
One example is all the Snapchat, all the popular Snapchat influencers don't survive on Twitter.
Let me give you an example.
Twitter is a no-go.
Good, you mentioned Snapchat.
Yes, Snapchat.
Oh, boss, that's a video where they get 20K views every night. So link them in 2 views.
I don't understand how.
Good. I think a quick one on that. You see, with what we are discussing, let's look at the person who said that.
That's in 2 views.
Let's look at the individual, because this is somebody who has done bigger projects. So there's no way the person will come and reason or would think that
he's not. Exposed. Like she's not a friend of the YouTube market when it comes to uploading.
Yes, and not just that.
Does a lot of
not just that. Look at the movie she's been on and all that. All these movies have let me use this language, chop success on certain platforms like the theater, like the Amazons. So it wouldn't be that prudent or make sense for her to have that conversation that I'm doing a movie and putting it on YouTube. So the personality also matters, because if Robert says he's doing a production, or let's say I'm doing a movie, and me, I know that I will not use YouTube, I'm doing for theaters. Ryan Coogler, the IMAX thing, when you go to cinema, the experience is different. When you watch at home, the experience is different. Even some cinemas show it in a different form. Even if you put 3 cinemas there, it depends on which cinema you are. will give you a different experience.
There's a 5D experience.
Yes.
That comes with chairs where they move.
Yes.
I mean,
it's like you are
against some popcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah. The sound effect is even different.
So the camera will feel move, and if you move, the chair will move. Yeah.
Wow.
You will feel.
So the purpose of the thing you are creating also influences where you put it. That's a simple.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think basically, I think that she is trying to urge her people to look for other distribution options than banking all their hopes on YouTube due to policy shifts among others. So I think maybe the YouTube part came in for effect, like she
like a Yoko line.
But if you disagree that it's not going to die, there's nothing wrong. You disagree.
I mean, that's her perspective. Looking at
but do
no artists would have doubted if you had told them that Boom Play was going to leave Ghana.
So
Boom, but it doesn't mean they've collapsed.
No, you see, like I'm saying, perhaps be a connection on the playlist, so they never foresaw. In Tibia and energy, Boom Player. Now they are disappointed. So maybe the advocacy of trying to get this channel to have their headquarters, some of their headquarters or their stationed offices over here, it's also a good call. It's also a positive call.
But in the meantime, I want to finish right now. I want to say a big happy birthday to Mami Yabuafo. I mean, Akola Ketwa. The time, no. Happy birthday to Mami Yabuafo. From the Mami, we wish her all the best. May the good Lord protect her. Oko school, Achimota. I mean, Achimota school.
Okay.
Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you.
Mr. Mamia,
thank you, Adam. Thank you so much. Thank you, Robert.
Slim, you are ending with Stone, right?
Pana.
The Americans are on no. I beg be strawberry ya talk.
Yeah, boy.
My breakdown.
Pana ya breakdown.
No want to be strawberries na Susukano.
Let's send them a prayer.
Okay, let's send them.
Happy 50th birthday to Mami Ama, alias Mrs. Brobe of Tama Community 4, Presby from Akuya Sarah, Ajwa, and Uncle Ken. And I have a couple of messages in here, and this one is from G Baby Boy. He said, "Tilly, tell them if the table stand, the energy, keep the same energy, because I promise you the response will come. Dr. Louisa will come and explain why. Blah blah blah. Massa, oh boy, you two go and explain." Jonas Tete, he said, "Please don't forget the flop show. Well, a team's me president and a Stonebwoy, so say team, yeah, so." A team which is close to 50 years, no fill the stadium. President where get leader of the NDC where they get over 7 million. Omukra Tiba Mani Pama. To solve a generational problem. Martin Luther King grant me, I don't know. My uncle Bennis is saying, I like how you're pretending that it's not a job. If you got way, they watch you all. GBB say, Tilly Shatter's mouth is also an accident, but Stonebwoy use it.
Which accident?
Hey.
But wait till you collect money.
Solo Lam is saying Stone is a brother and we need to help him know that he's not progressing. The division is what is worrying us here in our country. Well, to the best of Onudi Oyena Juma. So I also try and hear there. I'm one pa kwesi saying na slim or bad aben ehun hia me wa ha.
This is Hits.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
This is
Thank you. You guys are far too kind. Thank you, Mr. Robert Klah. Thank you, Adam Chotome. Thank you, Tilly. Thank you, Zeal. Thank you, Jermaine Portfolio, the MC. Living in the hands of Ketche. Title of the jam is